KB,
I understand.
You stayed with Face, man. What was that like living with Face?
Man.
Who some people arguably say is one of the greatest rappers of all time, like top 5 dead or alive, too.
Dead or alive, top 5. Man, like I said, surreal. A guy that, you know what I'm saying, used to listen to him, you know what I'm saying, follow him, like, the next thing you know, you out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm around this man, wife, kids, you know, like, family and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was surreal. Like, one day I was down here, fucked up. Next thing you know, I'm out there in Houston, big ass mansion, pool, like, God, plaques.
Yeah.
And like you said, one of the greatest MCs of all time in this motherfucker. Like, God damn, Scarface. I'm calling back home talking to my mama and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at Faye's house. You know what I'm saying? Can't let him hear that shit, but I'm telling my mama, like, my homeboy, like, boy, I'm out here at Faye's house. Boy.
Yeah. How did you meet him?
I met him at the gate, Columbia Drive. We was, the Ghetto Boys had a show. And so they finished their show and shit, and they walked back to the little back there. And there was some guys trying to sing for him and shit. That shy. And if I had.
Oh, yeah. You was in that group, wasn't you, Bill?
No.
Okay.
So I went up on them niggas to push them niggas out the way. I'm like, man, you don't want to hear this shit. So he was looking like, what I want to hear then? Yeah. And so I started rapping.
Yeah.
DJ Herb, shout out to DJ Herb, man. He was DJing at the gate that time, DJ Herb. And so that nigga got there and look, because you could, from the DJ booth, you could see backstage back there. That nigga started just playing them instrumentals for me. And so then by that time, the crowd started coming. Niggas trying to rap, everybody trying to rap. So Face like, hold up. He said, y'all got to go through him to get to me. He pointed at me. So I'm like, damn. In my head, I'm like, rap gets all these niggas and shit. But my homeboy Big Slam like, shit, nigga, go. And that nigga Herb started playing the motherfucking records. I started taking them niggas' ass out one by one.
Ow!
All of them. When the smoke was clear, it was me standing.
So he gave you a deal off of that?
He gave me a deal off that. After I got through, he said, hey, man, come to the back. We went to the back, to the tour bus back there. He had pull out the card. He said, look, don't call this number. This is the office number. He wrote on the back his SkyTel pager. He said, hit me. He said, we on tour. I'll be home in 2 weeks. I think I'm gonna bring you out there with me. And that's how that Face shit happened.
Did you believe that though, KB? I'm talking about that, now. I know now you do.
Yeah.
But take it back to, you know, you standing here with a guy that we all love, that we all grew up on. He telling you, I'm gonna bring you out there. I know some part of you had to be like, yeah, all right.
Some part of me was like, yeah, right, because these fake ass niggas around here I've been trying to get on. Right. So I was just playing now. But then when I hit that SkyTel page, because he was like, man, hit me. He said, hit me when you get home. So I went to my homeboy Big Slam house. The SkyTel page used to have to like dial that number and call it, and then the operator would tell them, you just can like text it like this. You know what I'm saying? You had to call and tell them what you want instead of texting. You know what I'm saying? And so he hit that number back. And he was like excited and shit, like, yeah, nigga, man, you gonna be a part of the fame, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So that part of me, like, kind of like, okay, damn, cause I ain't never got this right here. You know what I'm saying? From a nigga like, shit, okay. Yeah. And so then as time went on, I'm standing over there in Adamsville with my big brother, Big Keith. And goddamn, remember them call IDs?
Yeah.
Like the call ID used to be a it looked like a little box you had to hook up to your phone. So when that nigga called the goddamn apartment, Brad Jordan used to come up on that motherfucker. And so everybody from the apartment used to come to my brother's house just to look at the damn waiting around and doing call and shit. Right. It's fun enough. Right. We sit around smoking, drinking, waiting on the nigga to call.
Waiting on Brad Jordan to come call that thing.
That nigga called that motherfucker phone. Oh, shit. God damn, shit. Like, man, shut the fuck up, y'all embarrassing me. And so, you know, it was like that. So as time went on, that shit went on for some months and shit. Cause I didn't go right out there, like I said, 2 weeks. It took about like 3-4 months.
Gotcha.
I ended up going to Grenada, Mississippi with my partner TC. I ended up going down there and shit. This nigga talking about got the weed and shit down there. Got down there and he ain't had shit going on. And so I ended up leaving from I ended up. Yeah, nigga. Exactly. Then got me all the way from here down to Mississippi. Like we finna goddamn just boom, boom.
You done cussed out all your hoes and everything, man. I'm tired of you, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show you when I get back.
We down the motherfucker bagging up little nicks and shit. I could have got them staying out of me with this shit right here, nigga. All them pounds that nigga. But so the same thing, you know what I'm saying? He got in touch with my brother. My brother told him where I was at. He called that number right there in Mississippi. And I went from Mississippi to Houston. And then the rest was history.